all new coming up next. And a good afternoon, Rough Rider fans. We'd like to welcome you to Frisco RuffRiders Baseball, the voice of Dallas, Texas. It is our first game of our 4-game series between the visiting Midland Rockhounds and your Frisco RuffRiders. Series continues this afternoon for Game 2 of our 4-game series. Don't forget, we round out the series Monday afternoon, beginning at 1:05 p.m. Rockhounds will then hit the road for a 3-game set for Corpus Christi. Frisco will then take the Amarillo Sod Poodles for a 3-game series. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. Also, follow the Rockhounds all season long with the First Pitch app, and you can download that on any smartphone. Well, here's your starting lineups. First, for the visiting Midland Rockhounds. And here's your starting lineup for the Frisco RuffRiders. And let's get out for our first game of our 4-game series between the Frisco RuffRiders and the Midland Rockhounds.
Time for baseball on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Frisco RuffRiders and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Cletus Yang takes the mound for the home team in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
At the plate, Adrian Esquivel. He will lead this one off today.
Designated hitter, Adrian Esquivel.
First offering on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Standing in, Tom Katimer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Luis Hernandez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-0 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schaefer has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Number will be on the mound for the away team in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Standing in, Freddie Eldred. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off from Midland, designated hitter, Freddie Eldred.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Katimer on the move, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything, or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Now batting, Willard Lloyd. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Batting third baseman, Felipe Delgado.
Stepping up now, Felipe Delgado. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Hessman is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Chavis.
Leading off from Frisco, first baseman, Miguel Chavis.
First pitch of the at-bat.
That's a ball.
Lays off 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Schaefer. He's got it 1 away.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
Digging in, Harold Gunter. Here's the first. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Chris Hessman.
Into the box, Chris Hessman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a call. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Gunter, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 0-2. Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Standing in now, Jermaine Grubbs, lifted down the line in left. The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
So stepping in, Kevin Perret. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, McLean. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom of the second. The RuffRiders are out in front, 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Antoine Schaefer. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. First pitch coming, here it is. Right side. Chavis ranges to his right, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
Now to the plate, Ramon Vega. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Herb McLean.
Stepping up to the plate, Herb McLean. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Weird way to end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We played 2 full. The RuffRiders lead it 1-0. Stepping in, Geraldo Marquez, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Marquez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Into the box now, Adrian Esquivel. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Stepping in now, Tom Katimer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Two 2-0 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Three and 0 now. that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Ready for another chance? Luis Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Marquez on third. Esquivel over at second. Katimer on at first with nobody out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Line hard, but foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. The 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jansen shading to his right, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. 1 run scores.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
In now, Miguel Chavis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runner still at second and third with 1 away now. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Two-0 count. The pitch. The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in a wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The next 3-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Harold Gunter. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Now the 0-1. Here's a strike.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Runners at second and third with two gone. And he misses there. 1-2. Fouled away. Fly ball out toward left center field. Jansen sprinting after it, and he makes the catch as just the one run comes across in the inning. So one run, one hit, no errors, and two left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The RuffRiders are out in front, 2-0. So striding in, Chris Corona, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Garrett Jansen. He swings and grounds it to short. One there, on to first, a double play.
Just a two-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
Stepping in now, Adrian Lyons. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. A little roller toward the hole. Chavis comes up with it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 3 innings complete. The RuffRiders lead it 2-0. At the plate, Chris Hessman. He singled his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Into the box, Jermaine Grubbs, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Has a look, now the pitch. Strike 2 called on the inner half, 0-2 now. Hessman gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. Striding in once again, Kevin Perrette. First offering on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Runners on first with one down. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Ball.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Nope. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Popped straight up, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single. Found some green grass.
Standing in now, Geraldo Marquez, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Comes set with the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Takes one off the inside corner for ball two.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1 on the ground to the right side. Spin throw gets him at first. A great play, but a run will come in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
In now, Adrian Esquivel, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Outside, 3-0 now. Men on third with 2 down. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
The center fielder, number 1, Tom Catterman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tom Catterman. He's set and the pitch. Runner goes for second. That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
Second and third, 2 away. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Soft liner towards short. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Into the box now, Luis Fernandez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Now the 2-0. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
You're seeing this lineup's eyes light up when this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. Not only is he missing over the heart of the plate, he's missing up. That's an excellent job right there to make him pay once again.
Ready for another shot now. Miguel Chavis, 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike. Catterman on second. Fernandez on at first with 2 down. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The RuffRiders are out in front, 5-0. leading off the inning, Freddie Eldred, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Stepping in now, Willard Lloyd. He swings and lines it to left. Perret has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one.
Now batting, third baseman, Felipe Delgado.
Into the box now, Felipe Delgado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Katimer is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Antoine Schaefer.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Antoine Schaefer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Now batting, third baseman, Ramon.
Striding in, Ramon Vega. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. So this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. Stepping in, Harold Gunter. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Harold Gunter.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And that's in there, 3-1. Now here's the pitch. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Lyons loves it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Hessman. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground is short. Lyons has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Jermaine Grubb.
Digging in, Jermaine Grubbs. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air to left. Schaefer is over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Last half of the 5th coming up. The RuffRiders lead it 5-0. Leading off the inning, Herb McLean, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Now at the plate, Chris Corona. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. Bare-handed for 1. On to first, and here indeed is a super double play.
Really good pitch for the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Standing in now, Garrett Jansen. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Katimer is in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kevin Perrette will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Babe Eldridge takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 33, Babe Eldridge.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. But it's foul, strike one. Strike two. Popped him up. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the sixth. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
In now, Geraldo Marquez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He was a ground out victim last time up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
How about it?
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
Into the box, Adrian Esquivel, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Marquez is on his way home. Safe at the plate, and they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
The center fielder, number 1, Tom Katimer.
Ready once again, Tom Katimer, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. Here comes the first pitch, and it's fouled away.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Jansen will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Luis Hernandez.
In now, Luis Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Runner goes. Strike taken, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Esquivel stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And he fouls this one off.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Digging in, Miguel Chavis, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
The 2-0 on the way. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul, off to the right, out of play. The 2-1 home is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
The 3-1 pitch is a fastball looked at for a strike.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Another payoff pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, what a battle there, Dero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Swing and a liner. He's got a hit in 3 at bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Shot toward right center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And he's in safely to third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. I'd say your staff is having a bad day when they give up 10 hits, let alone 10 runs.
Yeah, man, credit to this offense. They've been swinging the sticks well all game long, and it just continues here with a 2 RBI hit. Some days the hitting gods are simply just smiling down on you.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Hit sharply toward the right side. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Number 57 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 57.
Into the box now, Jermaine Grubbs. And that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. McLean giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The RuffRiders are out in front, 11-0. Digging in to try it again, Adrian Lyons.
Leading off for the Rockhounds, the shortstop, Adrian.
Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
This is on the ground over to first. Chavis is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Freddie Eldred.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Freddie Eldred. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line hard toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Willard.
At the plate, Willard Lloyd. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Felipe Delgado. Rounded down the third baseline. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And he's in safely at third as a run will score on the play as well.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
In now, Antoine Schaefer, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. A hit and two tries for him so far. Now the 0-1. Out into right center. Well hit. And the second run will score as well. The relay. And he is in at third with a two-run triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Into the box, Ramon Vega, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he recovers to make the play, so a run is across to score, but they do record the second out.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Stepping into the box, Herb McLean. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Hessman scoops it up. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So they score 4 times on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. The RuffRiders lead it 11-4. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball. Now at the plate, Kevin Perret.
Leading up for the RuffRiders, left fielder, Kevin Perret.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Jansen has a beat on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Geraldo Marte.
Into the box now, Geraldo Marquez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. The 1-1 home. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. McLean moving in, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike three. Really close pitch.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with two strikes there.
Into the box now, Adrian Esquivel, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Left side, but well fouled. Oh, and 2, here it is. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Jansen is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
So striding forward now, Chris Corona, a hit in 2 tries so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 32, Garrett Jansen.
Now at the plate, Garrett Jansen. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. High in the air out to center field. Katimer moves over. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Adrian Lyons.
Ready now, Adrian Lyons. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slow bouncer to the right side. Foul ball, however, strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a changeup right down the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, D-Row, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting him off with back-to-back off-speed pitches, has him 0-2, and can't get that fastball by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights, 0-2. You can expand the zone. You can go north, south, east, west, and what does he do? He leaves a fastball, a hittable fastball, and he was able to get a knock.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The RuffRiders are out in front, 11-4. Digging in once again, Tom Katimer. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First offering on its way. Line drive to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Luis Hernandez.
Now in the box, Luis Hernandez. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Katimer on at first, nobody out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schaefer will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Chavis.
Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Chavis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's 1-1.
Nope.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
3-2 pitch. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Now at the plate, Harold Gunter. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Runners are at first and second with one away. Down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit. He pulls into third safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Stepping in now, Chris Tessman, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And the second run will score as well.
Now batting, right fielder.
Into the box, Jermaine Rubs, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit. And you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
3 runs already home here. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, look at the sliding stop. The second for 1. Not in time.
The left fielder, number 5, Kevin Parrott.
So coming to the plate, Kevin Parrott. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2 out with the man at first. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The RuffRiders lead it 14-4. Striding into the box, Willard
Leading
Lloyd.
off from Midland, second baseman, Willard Lloyd.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. To third. And there's one down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Felipe Delgado.
Settling in now, Felipe Delgado. Now here it comes. Line drive to center field. Cadam is there, 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Standing in now, Antoine Schaefer. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Ramon Vega.
In now, Ramon Vega as he grounds one briskly to short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. 9th inning coming up. The RuffRiders are out in front, 14-4. So digging in now, Geraldo Marquez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch. Now a hard liner, but foul. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Adrian Esquivel. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. Ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. Here now the 2-2. Liner toward right center, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
The center fielder, number 1, Tom Catamar.
Coming to the plate now, Tom Catamar. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1 pitch on its way. A fastball right over the outside corner. Esquivel stands at first with 1 out. Line toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Luis Hernandez.
Stepping into the box, Luis Hernandez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schaefer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The RuffRiders lead it 14-4. Michael gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 31, Michael Go.
At the plate, Herb McLean starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Corona.
Digging in now, Chris Corona. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ripped on the ground to first. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, 1st and 3rd, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from 3rd. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Into the box, Garrett Jansen. No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that is through into center field. A base hit. In to score the runner from 3rd.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Stepping in now, Adrian Lyons. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Corona at 2nd, Jansen at 1st with no outs. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Katimer going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll get into 3rd here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to 3rd on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Freddie Eldred. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First offering on its way. Hit toward the right side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from 3rd.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Standing in now, Willard Lloyd.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
To second for one. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
14-6 is the way this one ends. Frisco took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Rick Coley is credited with the win. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
And so with the RuffRiders taking this win, the RuffRiders take game 1 of a 4-game series. Well, as we get ready for another game later on this evening, the RuffRiders and the Rockhounds continue their 4-game set. Sunday, the Rockhounds and the RuffRiders continue a 2:05 game. Rockhounds and RuffRiders begin a 1:05 in the afternoon ball game. Rockhounds will then take on the 3-game set at Corpus Christi. Then they will be back home to take on the Amarillo Sod Poodles in a 4-game series. Then on Tuesday, April 2nd, Rockhounds to take on the Arkansas Travelers. Well, anyway, this was a big, bad loss. The Rockhounds tried to fight their way back, but didn't manage to do so. Well, as we end this one, we will go to commercial break. We'll be right back with runs, hits, and errors. You're listening to the Frisco RuffRiders here for Dallas, Texas. We now take you back to today's runs, hits, and errors. In the end, the Frisco RuffRiders score 14-6 over the Rockhounds, and most likely the Rockhounds got tore up today. Winning pitcher for Frisco goes to Rick Cooley. Losing pitcher goes to Kalidas Yang, the starting pitcher. And most likely there was no saves. Well, before we go, let's go over runs, hits, and errors. First, for the winning Frisco RuffRiders. 14 runs, 16 hits, no errors. For Midland, 6 runs on 14 hits, no errors. Tonight, we'll be back with Game 2 of our 4-game series, versing off the visiting Midland Rockhounds at 7:05. Don't forget, we'll be back tomorrow at 2:05 as we take on the RuffRiders. And on Monday, we conclude our 4-game set as the Rockhounds and the RuffRiders meet up one last time for the month of March. Then we will see them back in April as we take them on. Don't forget, Friday the 29th of March, we'll have our 7:05 first pitch with the Amarillo Sod Poodles for our new 4-game series. And this will be the first ever 4-game set with Amarillo. And the 4-game series with the Arkansas Travelers. Well, anyway, this will just about do it for the Frisco RuffRiders. 14-6 as we close the doors on this one. And most likely we will see y'all guys back later for more RuffRiders baseball. Until then, my friends, we'll see you again later.